Kofi. Oh, Benkai.
So I say,
obet me aba. No problem.
So we don't know really. Me nyawo.
O say.
Una zi yeshe wan still na beto mo ano ye de. What really? Really? O ka so ma me nkasa kra betra nche.
And a crowd of 5 minutes.
And 5 minutes.
Na bo papa ben am boy. Ye be mo aba kasa baby. 5 minutes. Pepe. O say.
Sa da match so.
And I'm saying my 5 minutes. Me an kasa na no me catch the producer ne say. Kame ma on kasa.
Adeja.
Na wo be ka dey.
Say nye ho ase na me ka.
O ni bibi papa bi aka.
Na ne no an kwa no match.
And na almost say me say on pam chow. We dey me ma 5 minutes. And I'm saying no problem.
5 minutes okay.
Me ma 5 minutes.
And holiday ka be ba.
Oh, but the Alice is all back, mum.
David, there's also Mammy Casadi. I said,
my son, my son, papa.
Marini, it's the opposite.
And today, Mammy, too. The other 5 minutes in the bay.
Is it Marini? It's whatever you say is valid. Maybe as a barrage boy, I'm a sounds here Katanganino, about trolling a Metias here. I've gone through it. You police station, when you police for ma. You truly are now call catch your mammy, Mr. Sanko, go truly be bra. We understand the job, and then whatever you say is valid. We take it from you. Rich, yako weekend number. Minim say we wait here for a train baby. Me the mamu, we want to was here. Rich, will Liverpool win the league? Have they won the league? And I'm saying this on the back of this graphic on your board. Only 3 times per. Any other English Premier League in the recent era. Any young team or a 5-point gap lead after the 5 games near Ballon. 3 times. Now the big deal is that in the 3 times no Liverpool the current Liverpool team and then the Liverpool team that won the league during COVID in 2019-2020. Which the only other team Manchester City team in 2015-2016, 4th. Rich. And Liverpool winning the league. Oh, it's still very early. Especially given the Arsenal 4 game only Man City in the because this data suggests that in the 2 times prior to this, Bako, Team Nanje. So it means a 50-50 in terms of probability. If you are going with that data,
sure.
Liverpool beats the league, based on that data, or they may not win the league based on that data, but they got a job done. You see, people who did not watch the game against Everton.
Top 6, is almost. I think Arsenal no.
Yeah, almost
Arsenal.
Yeah, almost. Okay, current top 6 and a traditional top 6.
The traditional top 6.
Traditional top 6.
Yeah.
And United count. Traditional.
Kofi.
Ti.
And a holiday in patch out.
Tradition what come one now.
And the menya address me bantao team. Oh yeah, moboti. Oba no pem head the way when you to Tomuni ade. Me was all bread. It mean person.
But I want to know.
Me person how.
Look at traditional talks.
Yeah, traditional tops is there na Manchester count.
Okay.
If it's Chelsea count, maybe.
Oh no.
Traditional tops is in Chelsea count.
Oh no, winning 50 classes. Look at traditional tops.
It's traditional.
I don't hear.
It's top 6,
I don't know what count.
Move any latest a film. And you use traditional. I say it's traditional 6, Arsenal no more, right? And Obo Manchester Derby. And South Derby they say it's a Liverpool. And your Derby view.
What about Bournemouth?
Okay.
Who is in the current top 6?
Okay.
Based on the current.
You use the traditional top 6. As I'm Ubi me film.
Yeah, and then you have one Brazil. You make it your But Brown what is saying? The patrol corner with now. But on board, Arsenal, on board Tottenham Hotspur, on board Manchester United, on board Chelsea, on board Man City. But Rich, the signs are good.
Sure.
The signs are good. And Rich, only here I am.
But I'm not considered though.
You see, I was about to get to that. But Rich, if you didn't watch the game against Everton, you will probably do a wrong analysis. think I said Saturday, me catch you say, I think Everton will upset them. Mm-hmm. And you remember I was making mention to Liverpool because they were going to play for and Viet money at the other. By the time we were doing the local, make sure a starting lineup because when I was on the starting lineup, I had not come. Make sure a starting lineup no. Arne Slot was starting, Domenico Szoboszlai, and Asema de Biamekacho in the number 10 position. Which
from Viet to Nombre.
Yes, and who's the Arne Slot or a penny na Jimudo. And a simple decision is me sometimes in coaching. See you about Derby. Derby na a dream ball. Iti senya wo kan from Viet ebia omre kakra or ye technical and ye dream ball no ntimi mo. Iti yembo number 10 and any dream to win the duels in that area. And that is why he started with Domenico Szoboszlai in the team. Which who is anybody Wakoye? Obo Conor Bradley. He is a Merseyside boy of Liverpool.
So you understand the derby?
He understands the derby. And if I had seen that starting lineup, oh no, it was clear in the hands of Liverpool.
And it's a modern game now. So when you coach out,
oh yeah, you have to think.
Debut I have a show.
You have to think. And sometimes I tell you, we over
this little details, you know.
Yeah.
So we coach we now pay attention to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the boom.
Yeah.
You coach we obey just so my cover from vet with this money.
Yeah. I didn't tell me more.
Yeah, but derby has been funny to bench. Oh, look, it's a derby game.
Yeah, before that, Jeremy Frimpong were free injury about. It's a game where it's a derby. Let me play the local Liverpool boy to come and play in there. Which he got a job done. Goes from Ryan Gravenberch, Enna Brentchef, and Hugo Kitiki, El Hodam. Of course, every team to win the first 5 matches of the season and where they have finished since the Premier League era. First one, 2015-2016. Now, a Man City team, you know, at the time, almost finished 4th. Then the next one, Manchester United in 2011-2012, the second start time. No. Chelsea in 2010-2011, the second start time. No. 2009-2010, Chelsea the first. 2005-2006, Chelsea the first. 2004-2005, Arsenal the second. 1994-95, Arsenal, Newcastle the sixth. Then 2016-2017, Pep Guardiola, Man City the third. 2018-2019, Liverpool the second. And Chelsea 2018-2019 or the third. Liverpool 2019-2020 or the first. Which what it shows me is that most of the times, the teams that have won their first 5 matches have not won the league. Because if you count number of times of those who have won the league, 2023-2024 Man City, 2019-2020 Liverpool, that is the second one over there. Then you come to Chelsea in 2009-2010, that is the third one. And then of course in 2005-2006, the fourth one over there. The rest in Nano, what it tells us is that whilst Arne Slot and Manchester have started war, it's a long haul. But for me, the decision making and how smart Arne Slot has been, it tells me that they can go on and win it. But you see, statistic way is different from this. Where a team is on 5 points gap, so it doesn't mean say winning. First one, you're winning on the first 5, and this one, a team is on 5 points gap. But in that one, only one, and a Liverpool team, in 2019-2020, which very, very good game by Liverpool for Arne Slot. And is that cruel on Mikel Arteta? So because on Yadi, or will people agree with many assertion of the fact that Rich Mikel Arteta has gotten to the point they sank Koji because Pep are back from Kakra, at least on the surface of the results that Pep teams in were back from Kakra. But just when Pep back from, there has been an Arsenal that has come into the English Premier League who is punching too hard above his weight and making it hard for him because Arsenal has Arsenal. And on something in the master Koko Shia, draw. And
that's unfortunate.
I say, because all of us, we said that, okay, Arsenal Beji. And for me, my case Arsenal Beji for 4 or 3 seasons now. I say Arsenal Beji, near corner season, Arsenal Beji, na BBSC. This season, I say, okay, problems are here with Arsenal, I got 2 new teams, players are being into a meeting. Then, you started season, yes, it's early days yet, you first arcade, but then, they are still trailing team, your friend in Liverpool. Rich, throughout the game, there are only 2 things I want to ask you on the Arsenal game. Declan Rice, Martin Ibanez, Zubimendi, Mikel Merino. Sam made for 3-way. Was it too defensive for Mikel Arteta in the absence of Martin Odegaard? Only Arsenal for me to say Arteta fixated too much on the defensive side of things.
Because Pep no neighbor.
Pep no neighbor.
And now on Bezo be lose points no.
Okay. You know, say you do Chelsea ni Manchester United match now. Can me say me can't see me about Pep and ni disciples me don't know. Can me say me can't see me
Okay.
So he played this three midfield. Arsenal for someone to because we said here, say a break here is another day can a break here is an onye out and out winger. He's an inside 10. So in the absence of Odegaard, who is the natural creator of the team, he can a break here. But a team be too mechanical with many declinites and Merino.
And
Noni Madueke not good enough this week. Leandro Trossard, Victor Gyökeres, again, a game that was very, very difficult for them to go into it. Gabriel Magalhaes, any Abrante friend, William Saliba. Now, look at Pep's starting lineup. Almost the 4 players of both showing will be anyway fullback. Nico Reali naturally a midfielder. Josko Guardiola, centre back. Ruben Dias, centre back. Abdulkader Kusinov is a centre back. About Jeremy Doku, Tijani Reinders, Rodri, Phil Foden, and Bernardo Silva. Now, in this middle, most of some midfielders for the Ohani Inano. Hey, almost natural creators for team friend Manchester City with Erling Haaland, which Erling Haaland went on to score that very first goal over there for Tima, your friend in Manchester City.
Tijani Reinders, he had you.
Yeah.
Those who could take Kutabona, making sure so obey invited.
Yeah. Press
Haaland and sign on the ball and send ho.
Yeah.
I mean that was super.
The press
that was super.
Which do you time Arsenal let's share goal? Must share goal. Arsenal fighting Yakote in the second half. Are you also part of the school of thought that thinks Arsenal for no shouldn't have celebrated that?
Are they?
No, a lot of people are saying say I didn't think I will share Man City 1-1. Now we'll celebrate at that point.
I disagree with them. Game near boy you born 19 minutes away. Referee 7 minutes. And on the torso.
Okay.
7 minutes now referee torso. I think a move 4.
Yeah.
Or so. And I'm Martinelli share goal.
One says open league not ya. And you drawn why
fine, but yeah, the time now go to buy. Ebi anya result na na type. Me say na for na result on mope. But
at least when you
sure the circumstances are going to buy now. Oh yeah, Arsenal fan.
Yeah, a 38 league game.
A marathon.
Arsenal fans say
too early say because Arsenal team in the league no.
Arsenal fans say starting who mechanical midfield. As we defend it. And once I say go last
minute. But at the end the two changes were here and they go by.
Yeah.
Or they better buy and or they Martinelli buy.
Yeah.
Look at the pass from
exit. Yeah, very, very good pass. That's what's on your tactical board.
And the finishing of Martinelli, super.
Yeah.
And just Ateta is very good.
Yeah.
Well, a very coach or yeah, very, very good coach. Just idea said that me canopy on your fortunate because this year now could be any year. But unfortunately, there's a certain Anaslaughter
that's still doing.
And also no Liverpool ni yade. How do you mean I disagree with Arsenal fans now? I'm going to say this is
a big debate.
I disagree with them.
Arsenal fans, you know what I mean?
Because finance, skip away, special mentioning other person of them. A segment, hey, young corner.
But Rich,
Utu one to about few. Say, I can't go to you. What two minutes now? I don't quite on person better. Yes, so I catch as a chairman.
And they are.
So, I'm in nearby you because who says I what share that all to get ya and then Jens Yaba and 2 1 2 Yaba few.
I'm a few correct one.
And to Tony and few.
And your mama to do about me.
This game we do 1 week. Special mention. Because what happened?
What did you make of the game?
I think you start with the major talking points. First one, 4 minutes, Chelsea do red card.
No, I have a major talking point before then. Let me tell you about it. Enzo Maresca lose tactical battle.
He lost it.
Yeah. And it started from the starting lineup for the whole game. Who said the centre backs, you know, about Trevor Chalobah and about West Fofana, and about Rhys James and about Marco Correa. Now, Rich, Nia can several times say, so what your Manchester United team now? Teams will make the most chance for a but in the underlying data, you realize that most of Manchester United chances are long balls. Long. Now, they are Ruben and Ruben won this. Let's give credit to him. Rich, who's starting lineup for Ruben Amorim? Obo number 9 Benjamin Sesko. So before game week, near to say a branch of friend Matthias Cunha Abba back, and he is fit to start. But the Ruben decided to go with Benjamin Sesko, who has not even hit the ground running. Each year game no after the match, Bruno Fernandes say Chelsea for one area they say, oh, Robert Sanchez the red card. And your game plan. Now the plan was that anytime we are goalkeeper no at the buying the long ball, so Ruben area doors now. In one way, a trigger for him to run in behind. Bruno Fernandes said it, and Yamal make and Rich. So we Benjamin Sesko see you. Now you travel to another see man. Who will win area doors?
Sesko
wins it any day. Who wins Sesko see you? Now you West Ham find a see man. Who wins Edward doors? Sesko wins it any day. Chelsea player Ben and an height. Ben Benjamin Sesko. But what Madeleine will do with height? Tosin Adrabiayo. And Tosin was on the bench.
Peja born and
sorry, red card no, Massa. And yet an unfortunate thing. United worked for it, so we have to give credit. Which now me Collins and Esha born. Ukraine, I was never comfortable from the blast of the person.
Chelsea, as I'm start here, no problem is saying.
I think the teams are confident to press us because Romeo Lavia's absence. You need press resistant player. They be a Pedri Asema. I'm not saying that Lavia is on the level of Pedri or better than Pedri. Far from that. But or a same profile as Pedri, a press resistant player, tempo controller in the middle of the park. I said it's not that. Enzo Fernandez is not that. It's only our players in the team where press we are confident. So let's make mistakes be. Because from the last year we United were pressing.
But Kofi, on a more serious note, from the Mimi who on defense and Munya Bibi.
When? Unless January.
The defensive awareness of Mobafo, especially with 4 and 5, often too much.
Unless January.
It's so bad.
Unless January.
Ban the BM. And so about yeah preview me catch it. Say young Kasabi because not buying for not chair kind. Say Chelsea back for no. Or me jittery. Oh, guys, I'm a catcher. Oh, me, it's a match. Me catch was a game now. Young Kasabi. Some tonight was a Kasabia. No operations. No operations. So this time in Kasa, operation you better park. Because you defense in there. To be honest, red card no.
Yeah.
Keeper kutaball.
Yeah.
Defender bia sebi defensive awareness was wrong.
Yeah.
And so who's a timer by that far board but look at the 4 and 5. Omu drama in Guamo take lead ansana omu move. The time of moving no far ball maybe.
Just our left hand channel the time I move ball long ball and I have it over here. Ball long ball. Nipa no left hand side in Moises Caicedo.
Yeah.
Moises Caicedo now ball left back because Kukurea has pushed him. Moises Caicedo switched off. Once Sesko flicked the ball and Ballon will start because not everything is okay, it's my offside. But Mitier Bruno came after the game, so I'm planning I knew that then it was not going to be offside. He flicked the ball. Which you see, I've said it several times. Short stopping.
Ebi Ana Sanchez and Ama Mbuemo Ankoche. At least 1-0. Game on.
Yes, I agree. Rich, I've said it several times. Sanchez is very underrated when a short stopping. And then a cross claiming. In fact, a lot of the times we're bailing out Chelsea, even in recent times. I think that in a game against Bayern could have been more if we were other goalkeepers. But the idea they be also because Robert Sanchez there. No matter what you say, I will never be comfortable with him. I can't argue with that person. Is that this moment, it is so unintelligent. Papa Penimunya Rich, as a goalkeeper, you close in on Mbuemo. 1-2-9. What 2-9?
No, Kofi.
Not 2-9.
Maybe. On say.
Yeah.
Time I been there. Ball and Simon.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Group. You know, sir. And not to quality.
Yeah.
So at the quality, then he realized that trouble.
Yeah.
And
Sesko.
Yeah. As Mama Sesko lead you on my way. And it's enough flexible nama. In Burma Fabono.
Yeah.
So okay. Say my Mpiama me sweepia. I have a brand to the Beshabono. But I think baby I'm no young. Jenny say. Tamo P now who said the 90 min cabo legend.
Dina who say na omo bo.
Never go down on manager.
Who defenders e ba be cover because 1-2
no so mo perengers to am to defenders.
And to center backs. They defenders.
Oh, Kofi there. Maybe I UEFA no. They say omo have matches.
UEFA be.
sorry, FIFA for home matches.
That's a match no more.
Home games.
Aye.
Saa tag na dia mama world champion omo nyine dem. You don't deserve to be.
What do you mean you don't deserve?
You deserve to see about from world champion. You deserve.
Arsenal in the league, you know see 5 matches. Chelsea you lose to Manchester United you don't deserve. That's it.
Yeah, first of you.
Yeah. Mo first of you Chelsea.
You call get you grab.
Mo say no, ye go we nya. Omo see o ye
Okay, so coming to the second major talking point.
Yeah.
The substitution of
players no.
Yes, Estevao and then Neto.
Wrong, Maresca inexperience as a coach showed. And me catch you say can me say you do Chelsea Manchester United, make can say me actual about Pep disciples. Which Pep disciples at that time Maresca now. See you can balance. You can have attacking balance and you can have defensive balance. Only they tilt towards defensive balance.
Okay.
Say almost now. They want to rather defend. They say Thierry Henry can say me about Arteta. Thierry Henry say Arteta sets up the team not to lose rather than going to win. In that instant, Enzo Maresca panicked and he wanted to prevent defeat instead of saying, "You better ball in your 4th minute."
4 minutes. When the red card.
You don't have a ball.
You 2 wingers.
Yeah. I'm more pace where you free. Then again, Ukraine no say before the game, Cole Palmer's told you it's only 100% fit. It's how you take Pedro Neto and Estevao. When you have Cole Palmer was not 100% fit in a game like this, you take him off. Maresca was so wrong on the night. Tactically, it was wrong in fact, from there, nothing else happened.
Sure.
Maybe the Mijay ball is a kid.
Yeah, maybe say that now me munya there.
Yeah, Musa did red card.
Last 20 minutes, I didn't want the game.
When the Casemiro red card came, it means that okay, fine, we are getting close to it, but you don't have the players to do anything in it.
Okay, Kofi.
I think that SM Maresca, it's in rich, and then there's Mumma, Rubin and Morim the credit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man, 4 years. Extension 4 years. With the special Chelsea, I mean, now.
Maybe I was Chelsea.
Ben Limonia in share peno.
You do a geo, season no more you. How much Chelsea again?
Yeah, the Premier League.
No one is London.
Oh, say at the end of the end, Usman
Dembele now.
Yeah,
but any is a rich boys who GD. Coats ni bia anti.
Okay.
And coats na all your screen so no bit make our screenshot. Fiifi Manfred all our social media handles are being hono say me radio na me running it by you quickly here. First one here BW134B4CC1. Second one BW134B3F1D. Third one BW134B33F5F. And the last one here BW134B2E. 88. Rich.
Okay. Kofi, Bensume Dase, Yentu Adjumedi, and Swin Shawan 4.5.